Okay, here is CCXI Chemocentryx. This finishes at $38.41 today. That is up 95.97%. Please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. So here is CEI Camber Energy. This finishes at $1.71 today. That is down 3.93%. So this is an insane stock. Crazy price action. Super volatile. We've been covering this one the past couple of weeks. This is a super meme stock. This squeezed all the way from 33 cents to 4.85 at the peak. Then it starts to pull back. Then we have that short report getting issued. Major pullback. And for whatever reason, it bounced all the way back from like $1 to almost $2.50. Really no reason to justify this price action. Just a bunch of ape stuff going on here. Apes saying, screw the shorts. We like the stock.
We like the stock.
And the apes are buying the dip. So, just another day in CEI. Nothing should surprise you guys at this point. Every day is something insane with this stock. But let's jump in and analyze this. So right now, this looks like a possible cup and handle. Very deep cup. 340, 410, 435, or 485. So the important thing is that all of those tops are above the current price. So that is currently a bullish indicator. Because this stock might come back up to fill one of these tops here. At the same time, it could just be a dead cat bounce. Possible cup and handle, but we don't have any confirmation just yet. So right now, this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 177 and 168. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 177, 188, $2, 210, 218, 237, 280, 310, 321, 345, 381, 413, 437, and the high of 485. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 168, 152, 137, 126, 120, 113, 106, $1, 91 cents, 83 cents, 77 cents, 69 cents, 59 cents, 52 cents, 45 cents, 40 cents, and then the low of 33 cents. So right now at this current price, 171, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized. So expect a good amount of price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 218 to the upside, the channels start to open up and get very wide. So expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 218. The RSI is currently at 49, so very average there. So according to the RSI, this current price 171 is around fair market value, and this did 960 million in volume today. Very significant volume. So this sell-off was confirmed by the volume. Alright guys, so yesterday when we covered this, I said that this looks like a dead cat bounce to me. I was not convinced. And then today we had a gap up, and that gap quickly filled. So it's kind of hard to tell where this is going in the short term. Like I said earlier, this is either a potential cup and handle in the making, which is bullish, or this is a dead cat bounce, which would be bearish. The RSI and volume really aren't helping. Those are neutral indicators. So there's really not too much to go off of. Very hard to tell where this is going to go in the short term. Not too much has changed since yesterday when we covered this. So I'm going to stick to what I originally said, which is I think this is a dead cat bounce. The price action is not justified what's been going on the past couple of days. So I do expect this to pull back in the short term. Can't say how much it's going to pull back. I would expect this to continue to sell off. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that. I would not recommend that. Not saying it's a bad play, but either way you go right here at this current price, long or short, that would be more of a gamble than an investment. You're either going to make a lot of money or lose a lot of money. No in between. So I just think it's too risky. I wouldn't do it, but if you guys want to gamble, then I guess I can support that. As long as you understand that this is high risk, high reward. It could work out, it could pay out pretty big, but you could lose a lot of money at the same time. So if you want to go long, do it at your own risk. And I will just say that if this does pull back below $1 again, then I think that would be an excellent entry. I would support going long if you guys understand the risk you're taking, or if this pulls back below $1. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, at this point, going short is also more of a gamble than an investment. So, again, I wouldn't recommend that at this current price. I think that's a little bit too risky. I will say, if this does come back up to at least 340, then I think that would be an excellent entry to start a short position at 340 or higher. So similar to going long, I don't think this current price is a good entry for going short. But if you guys want to gamble, then sure, I can support it as long as you understand the risk you're taking. And if it runs to the upside, I think 340 and above is an excellent entry to go short. So sorry to everyone who lost money in this one today. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is CEI Camber Energy. Okay, here is SHIB Shiba Inu. This is currently at $0.002613, and that is up 14.28%. So once again, we're talking about this coin. This wasn't number 1 today, but it was number 2 after CEI. So this has been trending as number 1 and number 2 on StockTwits for 5 days now. So it's been an incredible run, and it looks like we still have a lot of momentum here. So the action is not over just yet. And remember, guys, this all started because Elon Musk tweeted a picture of his Shiba Inu puppy. Anything is possible nowadays. Crazy stuff. But not much else to say. So let's jump right into some analysis here. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of $0.002765 and $0.002371. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be $0.002765, $0.003039, $0.003464, $0.003811, and then the high of $0.005009. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be $0.00236, $0.00222, $0.00116, $0.01954, $0.01838, $0.001791, $0.001652, $0.001559, $0.001397, $0.001223, $0.001072, $0.000979, $0.000994, $0.000911, $0.000882, $0.000839, $0.000796, $0.000753, $0.000709, $0.000666, $0.000609, and then the low of $0.000558. So right now at this current price, the channels to the upside and the downside are very wide, so expect significant price action either way this goes. However, if/when this comes back down to $0.00091, the channels start to narrow, so expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this comes back down to $0.000991. The RSI is currently at 78, so that is still overbought and overvalued, so be careful, guys. And this did 129 trillion in volume today. Very significant volume, so this pump today was confirmed by the volume. Not much has changed since yesterday when we covered this. I said that this appears to be a cup and handle. It looked like it topped out at $0.003461, and it looks like it's pulling back to develop a handle here. So just some quick math off the top of my head. if this is in fact a cup and handle, this should pull back to around $0.0015 to complete the handle. So that would currently be a bearish indicator. And as of right now, it does appear like this is pulling back. So we'll see if this does in fact pull back to $0.0015 to complete the handle here. A lot of bearish indicators here. High RSI and volume and the possible cup and handle. No bullish indicators and no neutral indicators. So this chart looks very bearish. And therefore, I do think it will pull back in the short term. So if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that. I would not recommend that. Not saying it's not going to work, but going long here would be a gamble. Going long would be a high risk, high reward play. This is already near the relative top and has been on an incredible run the past few days. So it really can't go too much more to the upside, you know? But never underestimate the apes. Anything is possible. So I don't think it's a good idea, but if you guys want to gamble and go long, then sure, go for it. Just understand it is very risky. However, like I said earlier, I think it's going to pull back to $0.0015. So if it does, then I would support going long there at that entry. I think $0.0015 is an excellent entry. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, looks like a pretty good play to me. Personally, I wouldn't do it just because I don't short crypto in general. I think that's a little too risky for my liking. But just based on the TA here, based on the chart, like I said, a lot of bearish indicators. This should pull back to $0.0015. So that's a good ways to the downside from here. So yeah, you should be able to make a good amount of money going short here. So I would support that. And I think you should cover at $0.0015. And again, it's unlikely, but it is possible that this does keep running to the upside. You never know what's going to happen when the apes are involved. So there still is risk involved here, going short. I don't think you're going to get squeezed out or anything, but there is a risk of losing some money here. So just be aware of that. So congratulations to everyone who made money on this coin today. Consider taking profits if you're up. Looks very bearish in the short term. Not financial advice. And good luck to everyone currently in this coin and to everyone looking to take a position. This is SHIB Shiba Inu. Okay, here is CCXI Chemocentryx. This finishes at $38.41 today. That is up 95.97%. So this was number 4 today on StockTwits. This was one of the major runners today. And we had some news on this, so let's take a look at that first. Okay, so the news is that the company got FDA approval of Avacopan, which is a treatment for anti-neutrophil cytoplasmic antibody-associated vasculitis. Got no idea what that is. I am not a medical professional. All I know is this is some good PR. They got FDA approval for their drug, so very good news there. And in addition to that, we have a lot of price upgrades here. So a lot of institutions like this stock and are throwing their money at this right now. So we have an upgrade from H.C. Wainwright. They upgraded to $101. Raymond James upgrades to $107. Piper Sandler upgrades to $52. And Stifel upgrades to $85. So yeah, great PR, great news, and a lot of price upgrades from some very legitimate hedge funds here. So yeah, great day for the bulls on this stock. This gapped up and hit over $40 on the high today. So it is pulling back right now, but yeah, still a major runner today. A lot of tendies made here today. So let's jump in and analyze this. So as I mentioned, we have a gap up today at 2150. So that is a bearish indicator that is telling us that this stock is likely to come back down to 2150 eventually to fill that gap. And I'm going to be honest, guys, it may never fill. Usually it does, but when the stock is manipulated like this by hedge funds, a lot of the time they don't fill, or if they do, it's later on, like a good ways later on, like months later. But that is important. We should take note of that. We have a gap up at 2150. That is bearish. And we also have a possible cup and handle here developing. It appears like the top of the cup could either be 49 or around 68. And it looks like the bottom is 950. So whether the top is 49 or 68, those would both currently be bullish indicators, because that means the stock might come back up to 49 or 68 to fill that top there. The RSI is currently at 90, so that is very overbought and overvalued, so be careful, guys. And this did 145 million in volume today, by far the biggest volume day ever for this stock. Very significant volume, so this pump slash squeeze today was confirmed by the volume. So this stock is a bit unique because I don't think we can pay attention too much to the technical analysis here. Because like I said earlier, there are many institutions now in this stock and it is being highly manipulated. So normally I would say it looks bearish, high RSI and volume, gap up, it should pull back to fill the gap, but that doesn't apply here because of the hedge fund manipulation. So this is just my opinion. This doesn't really go off of the TA, but I've seen this happen over and over again where hedge funds upgrade the price and start to manipulate the stock. And what typically happens is it keeps on running to the upside very slowly. It's like a gradual short squeeze. There are some shorts who are very stubborn and do not want to let go. And what ends up happening is they usually end up covering because they can't take it anymore. So yeah, I think in the short term, in the next few trading sessions at least, this will continue to run to the upside. But don't expect any significant price action or anything. It should slowly keep running to the upside. Just my opinion, not financial advice. So if you want to go long, seems like a decent play. You already missed some fat tendies. You could have been in at 20 or 30. So, 38.40 really isn't the greatest entry. But like I said, this should keep running to the upside. There are still some tendies to be made. So if you want to go long, I would support that. And I do think if this does come back up to 49, you should definitely sell there. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that. I would not recommend that. Like I said, traditionally, this would be an excellent short play, just looking at the technical analysis here. But in this situation, for this stock, we are going to ignore all of that. That all goes out the window. Like I said, this is being highly manipulated, so I do expect this to keep running to the upside in the short term. So I don't think going short is a good idea here. You're probably going to bleed money every day until you can't take it anymore and decide to cover. So yeah, going short here is pretty risky to me. I would not recommend that. So congratulations to everyone who made money on this stock today. Consider taking profits if you're up. Not financial advice, but it's never a bad idea to cash in when you're up 100%. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is CCXI Chemocentryx. Okay, here is SNDL, Sundial Growers. This finishes at 68 cents today. That is up 5%. So this is a meme stock, but this isn't being short squeezed or anything, of late at least. We actually had some news on this yesterday in the post-market, so let's take a look at that. So the news is the company announced they will acquire Alcanna, which is a smaller cannabis company. And the deal is for 346 million Canadian dollars. So that was very good PR, great news. And that did cause the stock to gap up. So yeah, this gapped up today at 66 cents. And that gap has not filled just yet. So that is currently a bearish indicator. That is telling us that this stock will likely come back to 66 cents eventually to fill that gap. And honestly, it's probably going to be in the short term. We also have a possible cup and handle here. There are multiple possible tops of this cup. It could be 84 cents, 108, 133, 175, 225, or the high of 396. But the important thing is that all of those tops are above the current price. So that is a bullish indicator. That's telling us this stock is likely to come back up to fill one of those tops. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 69.42 cents and 65 cents. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 69.42 cents, 77.5 cents, 83.4 cents, 95.33 cents, 108, 123, 134, 142, 154, 164, 175, 194, 225, 297, and then the high of 396. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 65 cents, 60 cents, 55 cents, and then 45 cents. And there is support below 45 cents, but we're not going to discuss that right now. Should not be too relevant. So right now at this current price, 68 cents, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized, so expect a good amount of price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 84 cents to the upside, the channels start to open up and get wide, so expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 84 cents. The RSI is currently at 47, so that's a little below average, and this did 220 million in volume today. Very significant volume, so this pump today was confirmed by the volume. So we've covered this stock a couple times before, but nothing has really changed since the last time we did. The PR, the news today on the acquisition of Alcana, does not really affect the long term of this stock. So I'm going to stick to basically what I said all along, a little different, but I think in the short term, this should pull back to 66 cents to fill this gap. And then in the longer term, I do expect this to run to the upside. Long term, this is bullish. Yeah, 68 cents is near the bottom. It's a relative low. So there is a lot of upside potential. Not too much downside potential. We have some strong support here around this current price. Yeah, this is very near the bottom. This really shouldn't go too much more to the downside. A lot of upside potential, not too much downside potential. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, I think that would be a really good play. Like I said, this should pull back to at least 66 in the short term, so maybe you don't want to load up just yet. But yeah, either at 68 or if this goes down a little bit more, this is currently an excellent entry here. Again, a lot of upside potential, a lot of tendies to be made. So yeah, if you're willing to hold for the long term, if you really like the stock, I think going long here at either 68 or 66 cents is a great entry, and you should be able to make a lot of money. So I would support going long. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that. I would not recommend that. As I just said, there's not too much downside potential here. You'd be shorting for crumbs if you went short here. And at the same time, you would be exposing yourself to a lot of risk of getting squeezed out to the upside. So going short here would be a high risk, low reward play. Doesn't make too much sense. I do not see a reason to go short here. That'd be a pretty bad play in my opinion. So I would not encourage doing that. So congratulations to everyone who made money on this one today. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is SNDL, Sundial Growers. Okay, here is BBIG, Vinco Ventures. This finishes at $5.01 today. That is down 6.18%. So we've been covering this stock a lot lately, the past couple of weeks. At one point, this was #1 trending for a while, but it has since lost a lot of momentum, and this stock has pulled back very significantly. However, this stock does still occasionally trend. The apes still really like this stock. So the momentum is still alive, just not very strong. So today, this stock was trending again on StockTwits, top 10. So we'll cover it. So if you guys recall from yesterday, I've been saying that the stock still looks like it's going into free fall, but it does look like it's starting to bottom out. It's not necessarily catching any support yet, but the price action is cooling off. So I think it's still bearish in the immediate short term, but pretty soon we should start going the other way, hopefully. And right now, this looks like a potential cup and handle here. There are multiple possible tops for this cup, and there is no bottom just yet. So that is currently a bullish indicator because all of these tops are above the current price. So that means that this stock may come back up to fill one of these tops here. And that could be $6.50, $7.70, $9, $11, or $12.50. And again, no bottom just yet. And we do have a double gap up. We have a gap up at $1.60 and a gap at $3. So those are both bearish indicators because that means this stock is likely to come back down to fill those gaps. Now, the gap at $1.60, I would not be surprised if that never fills. That was quite a while ago, and that is very low. So I wouldn't be surprised if that never fills, but I do expect the $3 gap to fill. That one is much more realistic of filling. So right now, this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 515 and 490. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 515, 535, $6, $6.50, $6.80, $7.05, $7.65, $8.15, $9.10, $9.40, $10, $11.05, $11.90, and the high of $12.49. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be $4.90, $4.60, $4.25, $4, $3.80, $3.50, $3.30, $3.15, $2.95, $2.65, $2.50, $2.25, and then the low of $1.95. And there is some support below $1.95, but we're not going to discuss that right now. Should not be too relevant. So right now at this current price, $5, the channels to the downside are pretty decently sized. So expect a good amount of price action if this continues to the downside. However, to the upside, if/when this breaks 535, the channels are very wide. So expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 535. The RSI is currently at 40, so that is a little bit undervalued. And this did 18 million in volume today. Very significant volume. So this sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. Alright guys, so nothing has really changed since the last time we covered this. So I'm going to stick with what I've been saying all along. In the short term, I do expect this to keep pulling back. Longer term, I'm not too sure about, but in the short term, this should pull back to the downside. And I can't say how far it's going to pull back, but this may pull back to $3 to fill the gap. Like I said earlier, this does still appear to be in free fall, but you know it's not going straight timber. It does appear like it's attempting to catch some support here. It just hasn't yet. So like I said, I think in the short term this should keep pulling back, but it should slowly bleed. It shouldn't absolutely get wrecked in a couple of days or anything like that. So yeah, I'm not sure how much longer it's going to go down for or where the bottom is going to be, but I think in the near future, this should catch some support and should start to bottom out. I don't think it's done going down just yet, but it should be done going down pretty soon. So if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that just yet. Like I said, this still has some downside potential. So I think holding off would be a better play and just observe the price action. See when this finally does catch some support, when it starts to bottom out, and then come in and make your move. That or wait till this pulls back to $3. It may not come back down to $3, but if it does, that's an excellent entry. So I would not support going long at this current price, $5. But if this pulls back, which I expect it to, then I would support going long at a better price. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that. I would not recommend that. Not saying it's a bad play, but I think it's not really worth the risk in this situation here. Like I said, this does appear like it's going to bottom soon and possibly reverse. So I don't think there's too much downside here. I don't think there's too much tendies to be made. There is some, but probably not enough to justify going short here. The risk probably outweighs the reward. I think going short here would be a medium risk, medium reward play. It's alright. Not the greatest, but not terrible. So personally, I probably wouldn't go for it because I think there are better shorting opportunities out there in the market. But if you guys want to do it, then I guess I can support it. But I will say, eventually when this does start to catch some support and bottom out, please cover. Don't get too greedy. If you're going to go short and it starts to bottom out, cover right there. So, sorry to everyone who lost money in this one today and the past couple of weeks. Very nasty. Hang in there. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is BBIG, Vinco Ventures. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please, like the video. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Peace out.